Yeah, Shock, we're here in Flower Branch with the big man himself, Mr. Terry Fontenot. Terry, thanks for joining us, man. I know
big man, huh?
Yeah, big man. That's what Shock said. That's what Shock said. It's been a good day, I'm sure, for you. Long day ahead. Is this the biggest day for an NFL general manager? Would you say the biggest day of the year?
It's really fun. It's really exciting, and you know it's one of the phases. You know, you have different phases of roster building, but it's one of the phases. But it's so fun because we know today, tomorrow, and even into day 3, even undrafted free agency, we're going to add some really good football players. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day, a long weekend for you. And tell us, kind of give us a glimpse into what a day looks like here for an NFL GM going into the first day of the NFL draft.
We're anxious because we're just talking about we're not going to be picking until almost 10 o'clock tonight because we're picking at 15 as opposed to 4 or 8, and next year we're going to be picking a lot later, and we're going to be waiting till a lot longer. Hopefully we're not picking until about 11 o'clock next year, but it's exciting. You get into it. There's so much work that goes into this. You know everything about these players. You know way too much. You know more about these players. You know about your families, and we want to find the right fits for us and the guys that are going to come here and affect this team in a positive way.
And I want to go back to February in the Combine because you guys are eligible to interview 45 guys, and you guys chose to interview 45 defensive players. Why was it so important to prioritize that side of the ball?
There's a process to it. Now we've talked to a lot of offensive players. We went and seen a lot of offensive players and worked out a lot of guys, and so. But in terms of being there, we wanted to make sure, okay, we just focus on this. Let's get as many guys as we can here on the defensive side of the ball. Doesn't mean we're only going to take all defensive players in this draft. We're going to take impact players in this draft, and we're going to make this team better. However we can do that, but that was just kind of our plan at the Combine. And
I heard you yesterday in your pre-draft press conference. You said that a lot. We got to take impact guys. For you, what do you define as an impact guy? Is it something through that process that you guys star and kind of see?
Well, you just got to bring in guys that are going to affect this team in a positive way, on the field, off the field, and sometimes that might not come in the exact package that you want. You don't want to say, I'm just going to take this position or just going to take this side of the ball. You want to make sure you're bringing in guys that are going to really affect the team and are really going to make us better. It's a complementary game, and we want to win as many football games as possible.
Yeah, and of course, to win football games, you need impact players like that. A couple guys you guys have lost, right? Grady Jarrett, Lorenzo Carter, Nate Landman, guys that made impacts last year. How are you hoping tonight and this weekend you can kind of help fill those gaps?
Yeah, really important. And a lot of people have been working hard towards this, whether we're talking about the college scouts, the coaches. Losing players is a hard part of it. It's a part of the business, and yet we have to make sure we replace them in the right way and get them ready to play football.
And what do you think? I mean, you have 5 total picks, right? This draft, it's the second fewest in the NFL. I know you like to kind of move up a lot. You've moved up in 3 of the last 4 drafts. Right now, your war chest, right, isn't that big. How do you go about that process, kind of when you're going into the draft?
Well, we'll see. It's a weighing process. We've communicated with people in front of us, people behind us, and we kind of know what we could probably get if we move back or move up. And so we just have to make sure that we're convicted on the players we're taking, whether we're sitting at 15, whether we're moving up a little bit or moving back a little. And we just got to make sure the guys that we're taking we feel really good about.
And I know it was something I liked yesterday that you mentioned. You said that you go through this process so much that you almost don't want to do too much, but you're still so invested in it because you have that mindset of doing more and more and more. Did you go back yesterday, watch film this morning? Did you wake up trying to lock in that final decision?
It never stops, and it's no different. You think about when an offensive coordinator is going into the game and they go through their process, they get their game plan, they have everything lined up the way they need to, but they're going to keep chipping away and there's always one more thing you can do if you can affect yourself in a positive way with anything you're doing. So every scout, we're always digging. We always want to make one more phone call. We always want to watch a little bit more tape. You always want to have another conversation with a coach. So the hay's never in the barn. We're going to keep grinding through it.
And real quick, before you go, did you wake up this morning? Did you have an idea of what you're going to do today, or is it kind of just, is it going to have to play out with all the variables?
Yeah, we need to play out. There's a lot of guys that we're going to be really excited about, and you got to stack the 15 players, and we know we're going to be excited about taking one of them off the board.
All right, thank you, Terry, for joining us. The Falcons general manager, you're going to be making the big pick today for the Falcons at number 15. We'll send it back to you guys at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.